Now, well, Dwayne, let's see, after we talked a month, or last month, about the tightening of the belt and the $100,000 in new expenses, which we got to find that $100,000 someplace. A couple of days later, you hired a full-time employee, which added another $13,000 or $14,000 to Johnson County Fiscal Court's budget. We didn't have a say in that. His fringe benefits are about $14,000 to us. So when you hired him, not only did he get the $10.50, but he got $14,000 out of us, almost $7 an hour. We have no control over that. You asked for 3 computers. We spent how much on the cars? How much was it? 27,000 something on the 2 vehicles within 2 or 3 days. Train, your vehicles. You got 17 vehicles right now, including, or if you add on, you got a, or maybe excluding, a Hummer. I didn't even know you had a Hummer. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. I'm not counting that one. But you got 17 vehicles. You got 6 2011 Fords. You got 1 2009 Ford. You got 3 2012 Chevys. So there's 10 of those vehicles. You've got a total, I think, of 17 vehicles. 15 at least, and you only have 8 deputies or 9 deputies on the road. Huh? I'm just saying, you've got 17 vehicles and you got 8 road deputies. I'm not talking about those. You got Richard Sayer drives a 2006 Ford. Billy Hall drives a 2009 Ford. Clark drives a 2011 Ford. You got a spare. You got a 2011 Ford that's a spare. You got a 2011 Ford driven by Kevin Crawford, a 2011 Ford driven by Terry Tussey, 2011 Ford driven by Dwayne Price, 2013 Ford driven by Pride Moore, 2005 Chrysler, which is that undercover thing, I guess. You got a 2012 Chevy driven by Minix. You got 2012 Chevy driven by Billy Mean, 2012 Chevy driven by Scott Hazley. And you just added a 2011 the other day. I don't know who has that. But you've got a lot more vehicles. You got people. I mean, I understand. I'm just trying to tell you, sometimes you can't continue to operate at the same level you have when money is as tight as it is. You know, I'm not telling you anything we haven't already done. And I'm just saying it's not realistic to continue to expect the county to cut its budget. I understand. I understand. And we appreciate that. We appreciate very much that. I'm sure, Dwayne. And I'm not here to have that kind of public debate about whether you can do this or do that or not. I mean, that's not the purpose of this thing. The purpose of this thing is to say, you've got an office to run, we've got an office to run. You do the best you can do running yours, we'll do the best we can do running ours. Okay. But you can't criticize, and I'm really surprised that you guys don't seem to appreciate that we spend almost $300,000 already. $300,000. What's your budget, Joseph? Your total budget? 6 something. And we're spending 50% of that on indirect costs. Now the day may be coming, we can't do that. So I'm telling you, we make no apologies for spending 300 grand on your office. That's a ton of money. But we can't continue to keep funding at a level that just is ever not never ending. We just can't do that. Okay.
All over this proposal, two taxes. All you have to do is say, what's the kind of delivery? But again, I mean, I get a wrong message about how bad we are, with our credit. I'm not looking to go for it. That's what it sounds like to me, it sounds like.
Like I said, when it's tough being in office, buddy.
I want to check county corner, and I want to go over it.
Do what?
Check with our county corner, and check our overhead.
I listen. I talk to the coroner every time I see him. I know the problem we've got in this country, and it's not just here; it's everywhere. Everywhere you look. Well, there's a lot of people, Dwayne, would like to know how to do that. They'd like to know how to make that easy. I think everybody that I know of, every law enforcement agency in the country, is fighting this battle. And heroin is coming. We don't have it, I don't think, yet, but it's coming by leaps and bounds. Well, like I said, you got a job to do, and I wish you the very best of luck doing the very best job you can. But we've got a job to do too. And we can't sacrifice other agencies that get money from us to continue to give money to the sheriff's office. We'll do the best we can do when we can. But $26,000 last week or 2 weeks ago for the vehicles, and then $14,000 on top is 40 grand. That's $40,000 a week, 2 weeks ago. Okay. I'm not bringing it up. I'm just trying to tell you where the money's going. I'm trying to tell you where the money's going. Well, and I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just trying to, when you make comments to me, I'm trying to find out where the money's going. That's the reason I ask these questions. That's the reason I look at these records. I appreciate that. Do what? Well, you know, Dwayne, I'm sorry that you don't like to hear me say no. I try to tell you why. Well, you know, and I'm trying to tell you why. Because we've got an office to run the same as you do. And you tell me who to cut. You tell me, send me a letter and tell me who you think we ought to cut. I'm not asking for money from you. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm telling you, that's a decision we have to make. Okay. Because we had a $40,000 additional payment 2 weeks ago. Now here's another, I didn't total it up, 8 or 10 or 12,000, depending on which one you use. I appreciate it very much, thanks. Next item on the agenda